Alright, g'day, hi, welcome. Okay, I was supposed to leave at 9. That is about 5 minutes fast, so. Gauging silver pellet. Very chilly silver pellet this morning. -1 last night. And, well, we're off on a road trip, guys. My policy for my insurance came in. I just found something out. My door, he doesn't unlock the door. So I gotta go to town and pray nobody robs my car. God help me. Question. Anybody seen the moon the past couple of days? Yeah, neither have I. Did somebody steal our moon? Because that would be very rude if they did. That's the new conspiracy going around. And I looked last night, and usually at the time that the moon is up, I didn't see it. Like usually, especially in October, it usually comes up that way and then goes out that way. Boy, geez, a lot of traffic. Oh, it's not going to be like that in the city. It is a Tuesday, but it doesn't matter. It's the city, so. You're about to see a Homer Simpson's, when Homer Simpson goes to New York kind of episode. Yeah, that's what today's going to be all about. Me heading to the city. I'm on the very edge of the city, but there's one little area I want to go to if I have time. But I called my insurance company this morning, and it's like office is closed till September 27th. I'm like, okay, we're in October, number 1, and I'm like, okay, well, you know, it's all in French, so I don't know what to do, right? I thought they were open at 8, but they're not. They're open at 8:30. So they moved to the new office in the city, and they become a bunch of slackers. What's he digging up? New septic? Oh! Finished. I get to work yesterday, and okay? And it's like, okay, it's kind of like this, cold, a little bit miserable. And so I'm going to work on getting that fence with John. John and I are going to stretch out the fence, and we're going to finish the one fence today, or that day, right? I get there and it's all done. John came by the day after and he finished and he stretched it out. I'm like, great, because I wasn't looking forward to that part of the fence building. Just I thought, pulling on this mangly fence, even with the come along or whatever. He said it went well. He said it went well. But when he left, he backed into a little garden thing. Hey, he smucked it up pretty good. And so when I saw him, I said, look at that, a bear rolled into it. And he started laughing. I said, that's our buddy system. Because I cut a wire about midsummer. I cut a wire on the greenhouse fan accidentally, and he had to come and fix it. So now he backs into that, and I got to fix it. So if we just go around breaking stuff for other people, for each other to fix, it could be a good employment strategy. But I was happy to see that fence up. I got another 6 posts in. I got about 5 or 6 more to do, and then that fence, man, it's straight. It's about 200 some odd feet long, and it's dead straight. I'm good. I'm really good. So I was really happy with that. So yeah, so I called my insurance company this morning, $261. I can pay through the bank, but I gotta get like a transfer number and stuff like that. And I'm like, okay, for this one, I'm just gonna head her to town and just do it that way. Keep her simple, stupid, right? But next year, save the gas or whatever. If I'm lucky, I can hit one music store. I might not be able to, because 8 o'clock, I'm just about to make a phone call to the insurance company. My buddy calls. He's like, Raj, we gotta cut grass today. He's like, oh no. Because I called him last night to let him know I was going to go to town. He goes, what time are you going to be back at? I said, I'm not 100% sure. What do they got going on here? So, when I get back, if I can make a couple extra bucks today, that would be good too. Working on the lines. Yeah, 2 people standing around, and 1 guy working. That's government for you. There you go. Yeah. So anyway, so I'm heading down there. If I'm lucky, I get to go to Lowe's on Music and spend my gift card. It's about $100. that keep it cheap, you know what I mean, or Deans. Some of the Deans are really cheap, but I used to get guitar strings for like $3 a pack, right? And the good stuff was like $10 a pack. Now like the good stuff is like $30 a pack. I'm like, what? It's crazy. But I want to stock up on guitar strings for the winter, especially once I start recording a lot. And they don't have drums there because I was gonna like possibly get drumsticks if they have them. Because I would like to have one more set, you know what I mean? Then I'd have 3 sets. I'm still working on the first 2 sets. But, you know, like one day I'm just going to hit the drum and the stick's just going to fly apart on me. But not too bad, like 8 months of pounding. But I don't do that many rim shots. I do enough just to practice it. But, like, it's those rim shots that really do in your sticks too, right? So, yeah, so. But Lowsound Music, they got like Gibson, PRS, Fender, Shure, all the like the really more upper end stuff. Not really a beginner oriented shop, more refined. And then they got like Baldwin pianos and stuff like that there. But yeah, I'll see if I can make it there if I have time. I was hoping to be there by 9. But they didn't open till 8:30, so by the time I got off the phone with the lady, she's like, yeah, we're over there, but we close at noon for lunch, and then we're open again at 1, so I definitely want to be down there and get that done. That's the first thing I'm going to do, and then after that, if I can, I'll go and go to the, whatchamacallit. But my buddy